Hey there everybody, happy Friday. Let me pull up my chat here. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey Mystical, hey Steph. Hey Sarah, Emily. Hey Diamond Girl, hey Roses. Hey Shanna, welcome. Hey Doctor, hey Anila, hey Batty. Let's see, I'm good, how are you? Hey Carlene. Oh, okay, Anila, you go first because you did donate. I had you first on the list the other day and you didn't show up, so yeah, I've got you. Hey, Paola. Let me get the list ready and I got you first, Anila, no problem. Just get your question ready. Hey, Jessica. Just save your question until I get to you, boo. I got you on the list, though, so. Okay. And yes, thank you all for being here. I got you all on the list. I'm trying to make sure it slows down before I, Okay, Anila, yeah. I think you are number 9 on the free list, but I'll do your other question first. Okay. Hey, Rogue, welcome. Yes, I've got you on here, boo. Hello, Hot Sun. And Rogue, I see that you do tarot. If you're ever interested in like swapping readings, like an extended reading, hit me up in my email. Maybe we could read for each other or something if you're interested in that. But I do have you on the free list. No worries. Hey Doris, welcome. Okay, Anila, just ask me your question, boo, so I can start with you. And thank you again for donating the other day. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, cool, Anila, that'll be nice. How long have you been reading for, Anila? Stuck on this cord. My chair has a habit of rolling over cords and getting stuck in the wheel, so I gotta change. Okay. Oh, you're scared of going live? Well, you know, it's always good practice. That's why I offered anybody that does tarot, like if you want to read, try to read for me and just see if it resonates or whatever, let me know. Because I can't read for myself personally. It's too hard. I'm too attached to the outcome, and unfortunately, like if I think, oh, I don't want to see the 7 of Swords, that'll be the first thing that comes out, but basically it's telling me like, you asked for this. You self-sabotage your own reading. Yes, Jada, of course you can be added. Hey, Aretha, welcome. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? Alright, let's see. And I'd say, like, if you have a gift, share it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you want to practice first, but You're never going to necessarily be perfect. And for me, it was the hardest part of doing this channel is I don't like pictures. I don't like to be on camera. I'm very like, I don't know, I never have. And so the one thing I did do was like make sure like the first ones I did that I was on camera, because I'm like, if I can face that fear, I can face anything else that's to come, right? So that was the hardest part for me personally, was actually being on camera and not just like doing my hands or whatever. So but it's definitely helped me to grow as a person as well along the journey of being on YouTube. So it's always a good thing to just try it. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, you might start and do better than I ever have. But do whatever Spirit calls you to do, for sure. Alright, Anila, let's see what Spirit needs you to know. And I'm kind of looking at self more than anything else. I'm going to try to see if Spirit has any messages about anything you need to work on or be aware of. Okay, so the first card I have is She Who, what is that word? Emerges, Kamala. Enlightenment, mindfulness, and rise up. So Spirit's basically saying you're kind of in that enlightening phase. You're starting to rise up spiritually. You're trying to get that fire to like bring forth some type of gift. And then I have Elixir. She Who Forgives. Trauma, guilt, and forgiveness. So there's probably something in your life that you're either guilty about, you feel that someone's done you wrong, you're still holding on to some kind of hurt or pain. And the one thing I'd suggest, especially if you're going to start a channel, is to forgive and just realize the lessons that were taught. Because if you never had that trauma, if you never went through the things that you went through, you can't teach other people. So if you're meant to be a light worker, if you're meant to help others, it's all part of the journey. So every time, like lately I know for sure, like anytime anything bad happens, I'm like, you know what, that's just something else, some other experience that I'm sure thousands of people go through, and I can relate to them and be able to teach them. So it's basically about transmuting what has happened that wasn't great into something that's powerful. And then we have She Who Battles. Justice, fairness, and commitment. So this is about you like going to work. You know, this is about you being a warrior, taking that pain and using it to go forward like towards what it is you want to do. Like it's kind of like the Ace of Wands to me. It's getting fired up, you know. I know like the more stuff you go through, the more that you have the power to go forward. Whereas some people, you know, if they've got it, everything's great, everything's good. It's hard for them to really relate to people that have been in the darkness, you know. Because I know me personally, I've been to hell and back. I have the receipts, you know. And so I can relate to people that have been in those situations, and I can help to like guide them through it. Okay, so then we have Geneva. She Who Radiates, with knowing, ambition, and confidence. So this is basically saying like you're starting out on your journey, you're learning from your lessons, you're forgiving the people that have wronged you, and you're using them to do something bigger and better. And that's giving you the confidence, that's giving you the energy to move forward. Well, let's see what else we have. Hey Jean, welcome babe. Yeah, right now I don't think you've quite realized how, like, what your path is right now. I think you're still kind of on the journey of figuring yourself out, figuring out, like, where you belong, what you need to know, like, what work you need to put in. The moon could also be you tapping into the ethereal realm, kind of doing things and building stuff up, no matter how dark it seems in the time. You're being guided by the moonlight, and the moon is all about that ethereal, you know. And I kind of feel like you might have somebody come in that's able to like work with you, give you advice, give you guidance to build something that you're gonna love. Yeah, the one thing I am seeing is like that person that you love, you've had a lot of sadness in regards to them. And this is about like maybe forgiving them for the things that they've done, just realizing that humans are humans, you know what I mean? We're all here, we all falter, we all make mistakes. It's about realizing that unconditional love. Like there's no reason to be sad, because it has nothing to do with you, the things that we go through. It's all to do with what they're going through and what they're projecting into this world. So I know sometimes we refuse to forgive because we're like, well, this person did me dirty and that's not fair. And you're right, it's not fair. But where the balance comes in is just if you unconditionally love somebody, forgiveness is something that frees you from bondage and frees you from sadness. So I think that's what Spirit is basically saying. Like, it's time to forgive. It's time to move forward, because there's something bigger and better out there for you, as far as using all of these experiences you've had to like confidently move forward towards something that's going to help enlighten the world or help to change your daughter or son's life. But it looks really beautiful. I think that as time progresses, things are going to start to become a lot more clear. And I see success for sure. And thank you to everybody who donated. I'm going to take a look in a second. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I know I saw John. Thank you, John. But I think there was somebody in front of him. So give me 1 second. Let me shuffle these back in. And I finally got all the meet and greet stuff together, which I'm really excited about. I'm surprised that like so many people that I've connected with are actually pretty close to me. It gives me faith for Houston. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank you, Paula, and thank you, John. I'm going to read you next, Paula, and then John, and then Remedies, Tiffany. All right, Paula, John, and Tiffany. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Nope, that's it. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. All right, Paula, what's your question, love? I added you, Jada. I have you after Doris. Oh, I love you too. Hey, Jean, I had added Jada and Aretha after Doris, because my list hadn't filled up yet. General love. Let's see what's going on for Paula. She's terrible. Okay, I see a very slow-moving energy getting closer to you. They've kind of restrained themselves a little bit I think there were some things in their life that needed to be transformed or transmuted. There were some things that they needed to let go of. I think that maybe it was just the idea. At one time, they did not feel that you two were good at collaborating together. Either that or there was like some other energy involved that needed to be let go of. Regardless, I'm seeing to them you are like the light of their life. You're the one that they want. You're the one that they seek. You're the one that brings healing into their life. And because of that, they want to come forward. But like I said, they're very slow moving. Very slow moving. So you could have been waiting a while, and you might still have to wait a while. But I'm kind of feeling that something's going to happen during Scorpio season that's going to make you very happy. I've got Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo here. Now, this person could be slow moving because you're in the middle of a divorce. Because what they're showing me is like they've restrained because you were dealing with something very toxic. I see a settlement, an agreement, a compromise that's in the works, right? And it says irreconcilable differences, divorce. So I'm seeing that that's probably why they've been moving so slowly, is because of the fact that you're in the process of getting a divorce. And they've tried to move past you, but they get signs everywhere they go. They either see your name, they see people that look like you, they see something that like your car. It's like they're always reminded. Now, kind of what I'm seeing is they want a commitment, they want to offer a proposal, they want to bring this in. But they're kind of scared to be too thirsty or to come across as like they're trying to create chaos into your life. That's why they're being so cautious. But I've got come together, reconciliation, separation coming to an end, and what else does it say? Soul contract. So it definitely looks like somebody you've dealt with before, somebody that's aware of the fact that you're in the middle of a divorce. I do see that, I don't know how to say this, they don't want things to be, they want to make sure things are settled with you before they come forward, because they don't want to deal with like a reaction from you that, I don't know. No! Hold on one second. No, Prince. That's a bad job. Okay, sorry. My daughter's dog thinks he's my dog, and none of the doors in my house close because of something to do with the foundation, so he's constantly pushing the door open. But anyways, like I said, I see that this person has a true unconditional love for you, and they want to come together and offer something like a commitment. They don't want to come too early is kind of what I'm getting, because they're scared of like causing more interference in your life than what's needed. Because they're kind of telling me they're waiting for this to be completely done so that you're free. You're free to be maybe even married again, you know. So that's what I got. Hopefully that helps. Happy November to everyone. We finally made it. Time's going too fast for me. Aww. you can feel him, I'm sure he can feel you too, boo. Okay, so I got John next. What's your question, John? Okay, babe, let's see. Why is N playing games with John? How does she feel? She seems like the person that, you know, the people that are always waiting for the other shoe to drop. I kind of feel like she is the type that kind of draws in that kind of energy, which makes things a little bit unstable. Kind of what she's telling me is she would like to move forward with you away from like any like conflict or just to become more stable. But I kind of feel like she's retreated because of something she saw online, or something that she's realized. It's kind of like something threw her off, and she's like, well, I don't know how to move forward because everything that I thought to be true has kind of crumbled down, and I'm not sure what that's about. I'm getting like Scorpio, Virgo energy here. I kind of feel that she does feel like she could be wife material, or she did at one time, but something happened. I don't know if it was something that happened in her life. She could have dealt with a lot of conflict. It kind of looks like she has felt like the world's been kind of crumbling around her, and as much as she wants to move forward, she's kind of having to take a break because there's something that's bothering her. There's something like she needs to figure out, and I think it's more of like her own connection to source, or maybe there's something that she's just confused about that needs to be cleared up, or she might even have some shadows that need to be cleared up first. I've got the twin flame card here though, so she's telling me like you're the one, y'all marry each other, like you made some kind of pledge to one another, and that could be before you came here, even some kind of contract. But there was something that crushed her, very sad, broken, feeling alone, and that's right underneath this tower. And the tower is something that, like I said, just crumbles down around a person. And that could be in regards to you. Y'all could have gone through something and it really tore her apart. And she's showing me that, like, she's still sad about something that happened. Like, as much as she wants to move forward, because she's showing me like this grip. There's a grip and hold between the two of you. Like, no matter what, you two are still together. But for her, because of the way that she's looking at things, she's saying that it kind of feels like she's weighted down by the fact that no matter where she goes, there you are. But she could have been dealing with a lot of toxicity, and I don't know if that was with you or with somebody else, but it's just unhealthy behaviors that she has. She could come even very possessive. And then underneath this something that she found out online, something, I don't know if she had a social media account and she like hit you up from somebody else's name trying to get information or something like that, because I'm seeing fake profile, hiding behind a fake profile. But there was some kind of truth, and I don't know if that has to do with something you said during a conversation that made her kind of pull back a little bit. She's like, I don't understand. I see her being kind of confused. But whatever this is, it's showing like it's kind of pushed her to elevate. And like I said, I think maybe this has to do with somebody else or something else that happened in her life. Um, that's why I got the feeling first off that she's always waiting for that other shoe to drop. And so she might retreat out of fear that it's going to be a pattern that like repeats itself, because what she's seen in the past, that's what happened. So it looks like she's kind of scared of conflict with you. Hey, Filthy. Okay, Rogue, you're right after John, so just hold up 1 second. I'll be right to you, love. Let's see. Yeah, she keeps showing me like heartbreak, pain, separation loss, deception, lies, some kind of shocking attack. And then I've got the Twin Flame card again. So this definitely is like a yin-yang, a balance, union, duality, complementing each other, polar opposites. But I don't know if she feels betrayed by you or she's just going through something to do with somebody else. But she's showing me Twin Flame for you for sure. But she's also showing me that she's watching, she's looking, she's stalking. And then she also shows me union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. So, I mean, she's got a lot of love for you for sure. But it looks like maybe she's going through something else, or she's just very fearful that, like, maybe if y'all were in something toxic before, that it'll happen again, or she's still holding on to the pain of this. And in order to move forward, she's kind of got to let it go. That could be why she's kind of pulled back her energy a little bit. But to me, it looks very drastic. It looks like she really needs to have her vibration raised a little bit, like get back into that self-worth of, like she's worthy of this. Because she's kind of looking at me like the runner in this situation. Like she's very fearful of having everything that she wants, which is unfortunate. But I hope that helps, bro. Hey, Anthony. The free list is closed for today, but if you want to come back Sunday or next Wednesday, I'm here 3 days a week. So just subscribe, hit the little bell, and try to jump on early because the list fills up pretty quick. Hey, Miss. Alright, so Rogue, where you at, Rogue? You still here, babe? I need your question. And John, I hope that helps, love. Rogue remedies. What would you like to know? And thank you all for liking and subscribing to my channel and always supporting me and being so patient. I want to know how I can tap into my abilities. Let's see. The download I got from Spirit is start meditating, possibly in the morning and then before you go to bed. Even 3 times a day would help. Just to get into that space within you, that silence, because that's where I know that Spirit lies, is in that silence. So anyways, I've got She Who Doubts. fear, wariness, and trust. And then I have she who dreams, escape, dreams, and fantasy. And then I have she who calms, stillness, purity, and quiet. It's kind of what I was getting. I think that right now you're very fearful. And that's because, I don't know if maybe you were raised a certain way to where you didn't believe, well, you were taught that doing tarot or tapping into spirit through meditation, that type of thing, was frowned upon or something like that. And I think that's where maybe even the fear stems from. It could also be some kind of like self-confidence that needs to be worked through. And kind of what I said before, like you need to dream big, right? Not necessarily to the point of it being a fantasy. Something that's obtainable, even if you start small. Like maybe before you go to bed, say, Spirit, show me a turtle in the next 24 hours if I need to do this, or just simple things, and Spirit will show up for you. And the more that you ask and see that Spirit's got your back, I think is the more that you won't doubt your connection. It's about like building that foundation with Spirit themselves, you know, like really getting tuned in. And that's why I said meditation is really good, because it helps you to be able to, no matter how chaotic things are around you, you're able to like see through what's going on. And I know for me, my main thing was I got overwhelmed by noises and sounds and people and energy. It was just so overwhelming, and I had to learn to like protect my energy, be very careful like who I let around me, you know, and really get tapped into myself and how to like, because I still at times doubt my own abilities, you know what I mean? I'm still learning, and I know that that's helped me to become more connected, like asking for signs and really like not talking to Spirit, in your mind. Make sure to speak it out loud, because that way because once you give access, they're able to help you. But if you don't speak it out loud, they can't really access your energy. You have to kind of give them permission to work with you. Okay. I'm also getting that you need to be able to be taught. Some people, I don't know how to explain it. They get so into the fact, well, I know everything, or I know too much, like you can't tell me nothing kind of energy. So they don't ever listen to what others have to say or what they're trying to teach them. So you've got to make sure that you're teachable, first of all. But also, it's saying dragon's hoard, like protect the future. And that's kind of me saying like, have faith that you're protected through this. Make like, you're moving out of a place of doubt and stagnation. What they're saying is like, maybe you've procrastinated for a long time. Like Spirit's been pushing you to do this, and you've kind of, no, I'll do it later, or maybe a schedule would be helpful. Making a list of like what you want your future to look like, what goals you're moving towards, and then every day make sure that you like even baby step into that. And the more that you tap in and the more that you have confidence, the more that your gifts will grow and they will evolve. But I do see you're very powerful. The only thing I'm seeing is like just letting go of that doubt and the fear of actually doing something, because a lot of people are even fearful of success, and that's unfortunate, but it's true, because when you start on a path towards success or towards something that's gonna be big, you've got to change a lot of things along the way. You've got to let a lot of people go. You've got to realize that once you move into this new area, you can't bring all of this with you. So there might still be things that you need to like cut out that are going on around you, or maybe you tolerate too much. But it's really just about having faith that when you ask, it will come to you. Having the faith that they are there, no matter what you can see, you know, and the more that you trust in them, the more gifts they will give you, the more things that they will open up for you, the more that they will show you. Because if you doubt them, they're like, it's kind of like you, if you were to doubt what I said to you, then I wouldn't want to like keep doing it, because I'm like, well, what's the point, right? So just have trust. I do feel like you're on the right path. Just start tuning in, tapping in, get that light turned on. Oh, well. Well, I asked Spirit for you, and you already got it, so. Yeah, I love turtles, too. I have one around here somewhere. It's a little bitty turtle. It's like my little lucky turtle. My spirit animal is a dove. Well, birds in general. I see birds a lot. And thank you, Palibu. I got you again next. Thank you so much. Hopefully that helps, Tiffany. And like I said, just let me know if you're interested in what we talked about earlier. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, that's really the main issue with starting anything new, is just having the confidence that you can. And if you doubt yourself, it causes like that stagnation, and it also causes you not to put the effort forward because you doubt it. You're like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. It's got to be perfect. It's got, you know, you can't wait for perfect, because perfect never comes. You know, you just got to be you and be authentic. That's the main thing. You know, authenticity is that vibration that is bigger than love. It is bigger than anything. As long as you're living your truth, it's a beautiful thing. So. All right, Paolo, what's your next? Oh, thank you. Much love and success to you as well, boo. All right, Paolo, what's your next question, boo? My dear Batty. Hello. What's your question, love? Are people going to want to interview to Alex and I decided together? Let's see, boo. When Alex and Paula come together, there are going to be people that want to interfere. I see that it's going to take a lot of people by surprise. I don't know about interference. I see a lot of happiness coming with this. Okay, I see that, like I said, it's going to take a lot of people by surprise when this does come together. I kind of feel that there's somebody else attached to your energy that this is really going to bother, and they may try to act out a little bit. And I think that's only because in their mind, it was going to be you and them. I don't really see a lot of interference. I just think that somebody's going to finally get the point that it's over with them. And they just keep telling me that they picture you and them together. And this triggers some kind of inner wound within them. And I'm not saying that they're going to come in and do a whole lot of stuff. I just see that it's going to really bother them. Their actions aren't really anything other than love. So they could come in trying to convince you to be with them. They could come in telling you, we marry each other. We're, supposed to be together, etc., etc. However, I kind of feel that this person isn't going to cause a lot of problems. It's just they might come in to remind you, hey, why? Why would you do that? I'm the one you're supposed to be with. So that's really the only interference I'm seeing. At the bottom, I did get a girl with a snake, so I think possibly there could be somebody attached to Alex as well that will try to cause the same kind of thing, because I keep getting the snake. Just be careful of past relationships on both sides. I don't see it's going to change anything. I just see that it might cause some interference, because people are going to see how happy the two of you are together, and it's really going to bother them. But say la vie. Suck it up, buttercups. That's what I got for you. And hopefully that helps. I don't think it'll cause a problem. I just think it's going to trigger some people. Which it should. To all the losers that lost you, right? Okay, what's next for Sean and Mystical and Love? Let's see. And Paula, I'm so excited. Next Saturday, yay! Alright, Mystical, what's next to come for Sean? The Four of Wands. Kind of beautiful. Sean is so confusing to me, because not only is he the Knight of Coins, which is so freaking slow, turtle, slow, he's showing me the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I want to move forward, but I can't. I want to move forward, but I'm scared. I want, like all these things, and it's just like, what is his problem? I do see he wants to build a foundation with you. He wants to collaborate with you. He's telling me even if y'all have to start back as friends, he's willing to do that. I kind of feel like the fact that you're thriving and you're doing so well on your own independently, you come to the points where you don't need him, you want him, but you don't need him, could be why he's a little bit fearful, because he isn't in the place to be like, well, I want her, but I don't need her. He still needs you. Which is crazy because he's not around. But he's still very stuck in between the eights, like that 8 of Wands, which is moving forward, sending messages, and then the 8 of Swords, like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I should, I don't know if it's right. So, to me, I don't like that energy, because that's what causes people to be in and out of other people's lives. And unfortunately, it happens all too often, is that people are scared of commitment, but they don't know how to heal that part of themselves. So they stay stuck in this entrapment in their brain, which keeps them from ever moving forward. And unfortunately, it looks like he's still kind of stuck there. And then on top of it, he's slow moving. But I think it's all happening in divine timing, because you're learning how to be strong and independent on your own. Find your gifts, move on, and like start your own stuff. So that way when the two of you do come together, it's healed and it's in a better energy. But this man over here, shaking my head. But I do always wish all the best, So hopefully he'll come out of it and keep moving at that slow and steady wins the race, right? I know, Emily, I'm getting to you, boo. Alright, Stephanie, you're next, boo. And then Emily, you're after Stephanie. You're welcome, Nev. I can't smile as big as that darn emoji. What are Mike's current feelings and intentions towards me? Hey, Gracie. What are Mike's current feelings and intentions? Mike is stubborn, very closed off. Which is crazy, because he's showing me that he's got so much love for you. He feels like you two are the lovers, right? Gemini, Virgo energy here. I kind of feel like he has a lot of conflict in his mind about where to go, what to do. Kind of closed off from the heart space still, but knows that you two have this very strong connection that goes beyond this lifetime, right? But he's not sure how to balance it. And there's conflict in his life, and it could be people just interfering with his thoughts, his mind, could be fears in his mind, playing tricks on him, but he's still very conflicted about this connection. As much as he tells me I love her, I want to communicate, I still have some things I need to work on. He could be in a place of like introspection, really taking himself out of the world, trying to figure himself out, but you are constantly on his mind. Like, he knows you are that one, and he does want to communicate. It does show that. But I'm not sure he wants to communicate in the energy that he's in, or he's scared that others might interfere in this connection. So he's trying to clear all that out before moving forward. Because right now he's still like, I don't know. Still got some healing to do. But that's what I got for him, Steph. But he shows me how well you're doing. Like, he's just showing me like how beautiful you are, how you are like taking on life. You're really getting things done, and to him, I think that's kind of intimidating, because he doesn't quite feel in that place of being able to meet you there. Because you're showing up like the mini empress, and for him, he's like, I don't know if I can tap into that yet, you know. So, but I see him cooking something up. Whatever that means, he's cooking something up. Yeah, he didn't want to tell me shit. I was like, come on, come on. Alright, Emily, you're next, boo. Okay, why were you and Cameron brought back together? To love one another, boo. To love one another. Spirit just said you two are the catalyst for the other one's change, whatever that means to you. To heal your broken hearts. Yeah, to open up your heart again. To look at the world from a different view. Take on the world together. To realize that your old lives had a reason and had a purpose. The walking away opened up an opportunity for you both to grow. I just keep getting like to open up your hearts again to a brand new world, almost like Aladdin on the carpet, right? A whole new world. Moving into the happiest time of your lives. Towards that sun, towards the happiness. A whole new world, boo. A whole new world. A whole new love, a whole new world. But it had to happen, is kind of what I'm seeing, is because the absence of one another probably opened something up in him that he didn't realize was there when it was gone, you know? And he's like, I just want it back. I've held on to this. Aww. Well, you are kind of intimidating, Stephanie. I can see why guys would be a little fearful of you. You carry yourself well. You're welcome, Emily. Yeah, of course. You can ask me whatever you want to ask me. I can't tell you that I can read for everything, but I will read for whatever. I will try to read for whatever question you have. Oh, what a beautiful name. Will she get admission to study nursing? Let's see. She really wants to be a nurse. Yeah. I was a nurse for 15 years, and the medical system has just, it's something else. You gotta be a strong person. Alright, Sarah would like to know, is her sister going to get admission into the nursing program for 2023-2024? Yes, I do see she's going to get it. I've got the Four of Wands and the Chariot, so I see her moving into this celebration energy. kind of see this as something she's dreamed about, but I still feel she kind of doubts, like, if this is for her. I would look up the angel 422. For some reason, I'm being told to say that, but I think what Spirit is basically saying, like, it's going to be a lot of work, so she should make sure before she does this, like, is this really something she wants to do? I think she's still kind of indecisive about it even. But I definitely see that she will be moving towards it, so I would say yes. But I would also tell her to make sure this is truly what you want, because it's going to be a lot of work. And that's one of those jobs for me that you take home with you every day. Like, it doesn't leave you. But we need them. We need nurses, so I'm sure she'll be a great one. Yeah, tell her not to worry. Alright, roses. Did you call roses? I didn't even have Manice on the list. I'm sorry, Manice. I guess you're before roses. General love for Manice. Okay, Manice, I will say watch your thoughts. I think that you have a lot of doubt in regards to love. I think you have a lot of memories of, like, conflict and not getting what you wanted out of love. And Spirit's saying, like, the love is coming for you. Your happiness is coming for you, but you're causing a block because of the way that you're thinking about love. And commitment, maybe. Maybe you have some commitment issues or fears about commitment. There's a strong connection being presented to you in the near future. But I do see that you need to be very mindful about what you tell yourself every day about love. How you feel about it on an internal level. Like, yes, you want it, but if it were to come to you, are you ready for it? Or would you doubt it? Because I see a lot of conflict and kind of a trapped energy in regards to fear around this. So just be mindful of your thoughts. Start speaking more positive, and, like, I know the love of my life is coming. I know it. Every day. I know the love of my life is coming. And don't be scared. Don't be scared. The Hierophant keeps popping out, so it's going to be a pretty serious commitment that's going to make you very happy. And it's going to rush in as soon as you let go of these fears, whatever this conflict in your mind is. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, you didn't have roses on the list, so roses, are you here? And I'm sorry, Jean, I don't know why that wasn't on the list. Oh, there it is, up there. I was looking at number 2, sorry, boo. Alright, got it. Why is Spirit showing me 444 and 111 all week? You know, I think 4s are playing out in everybody's lives right now. And that's like building like that structure, stability, home. I don't know why I've seen that very, very much a lot lately, is the 1s and the 4s. The ones are about beginnings, and then the fours are normally about bringing things together and building something strong or holding on to beliefs. And so let's see what Spirit has to say. Why are they showing her 111 and 444? Balance. Spirit is saying like you're coming into balance with yourself. I kind of feel like you've been sad for a while, and I get this energy of you're getting tapped in to a frequency that's going to open up opportunities for you and bring in like some kind of divine justice quickly. And it's just kind of forewarning you that this is coming so that you can make sure that you're open and willing and ready to receive it. Because sometimes we'll have opportunities come in and we're still very blocked. So it's just Spirit reminding you, like, make sure that you're open for this. Make sure that you've got your whole plan set in stone of what you want to do for you. Because whatever this opportunity is, you got to be ready for it. So they're just letting you know, like, I'm here. Go look it up. Go see what 111 and 444 are. Check it out. Just showing you, like, hey, it's your time. Get ready. I feel like you're moving towards something very quickly. But right in the middle of it is kind of like a closed off energy. I don't know if you're not quite open to receive yet, but this is just telling you, like, open up, get ready, prepare, lay that foundation so that way when it comes in, you can be, ready for it. It's like, the birthday's coming up. You got to get the balloons. You got to get the food. You got to get the cake. You got to prepare for the celebration. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, they're trying to prepare you. So I'd say every time you see these things, just Google angel number 111 and put the meaning of it. And you'll get a lot of messages through that. I know I have. And I think 4 is all about like creation and the building blocks. Hey, Filthy, you're still here, yay. You're welcome, Roses. Hopefully that helps. Diamond Girl. I want some Olive Garden now. Oh, great. Diamond Girl, Diamond Girl, Diamond Girl, Diamond Girl. Oh, Noah. Thank you, Noah. I'm going to do you right after I do Diamond Girl, because I already called for her. But thank you for your donation, Boo. I'll do you next. Alright, Diamond Girl. What's coming towards me in November? Long time no see, Boo Face. Where you been? It's coming in November for Diamond Girl. I'm seeing the ending of something and the beginning of something else that's more grounded and prosperous. I don't know if you're letting go of something or walking away from something that's not suiting you. I kind of feel like it has to do with like business or work, but doesn't have to be. It's an opportunity to bring balance back into your life. But there's something that's required to walk away from. So let's say Spirit is like saying you're going to have to walk away from one job and go into a new job. I do see a lot of pentacles here, so it's like a new opening for you to end something and begin something new, more solid and stable for you. It just could be a windfall of money that comes in and you end up moving into a better place or something like that. But I do see like one thing's ending and something else is being born. So Could even be like a promotion. Something like that. Noah. Oh boy, I caught you. I did. Alright, Noah Boo. Let me know what you want to know. You have Olive Garden right now, Jada? That's not fair. Bring it here. And if anybody's in the Houston area, we're having a meet and greet if you would like to come. Aww. All day, every day. Well, what you want to know, boo? I've been missing you anyway. I understand, though. As long as you come back and check on me every now and again, I appreciate it. General. Okay, General for Noah, please. I see you're kind of confused about something. You're not quite sure. Let's see what it's in regards to. Okay. I see you're conflicted about ending something in your life or letting something go for good. I kind of feel that what you're telling me is like this has been broken apart, and you've kind of healed from it, but at the same time it hasn't gone anywhere. Could have to do with the Queen of Wands. And you're very conflicted about like, should I stay or should I go? Should I leave this alone or should I wait for it to be reborn? And it's causing some kind of imbalance in your life. Like, in your head, you're like, I should move on, things will be better, but like in your heart space and your soul space, you still have a fire burning for somebody. Now, I do see in the near future that balance is going to be restored. I'm going to do a couple clarifiers on this. Kind of get an overview. What is this moon about? Okay. Yeah, I see that this has caused your energy to kind of stay stuck. You're very conflicted. It could even have to do with the Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. But I kind of feel that it's somebody that you would love to collaborate with. It's somebody that you would like to do things with, or even it could be in a job, right? You're not sure what to do, where to go. You're not really confident enough to fully let this go yet. And I think it's because you could see potential with it, regardless if it's over and it's done. You still are very conflicted, like, but what if it comes back? What if it gets better or something like this? I kind of feel that you're just still very hung up on something, literally. Yeah, it's a lot of fear and you feel stuck. I get a very stuck energy, like you're not moving. Because I think that, like, once you let this go in the past, or once you moved past it and you healed from it, you got, like, this burst of energy and you felt really good. But it's like the moment that you came to know that you had to let it go forever is when this conflict came in. Somebody could have reached out to you online, or you could have found something out online and you're like, I'm done with this, I'm going to move. And then you're like, but wait, where am I going to go from here? What if I do let this go? How am I going to get to XYZ, right? Spirit is kind of saying, like, take your heart out of the situation and think logically about it. Like, what would your friend tell you to do? Now, if it doesn't have to do with another person, I'm getting a side note of, in the recent past, you were very fired up to do something. And it could stem from you ending something else and healing from it. But it's like, as soon as you moved forward, either you started to doubt yourself, you couldn't find that passion for it anymore, you just became very stuck by, like, fears. I do see that you've tried to learn ways to move past it, like maybe even like studying online or something like that, how to move forward. Now, what I do see is the pause will end, but it's going to take you looking at things from like a logical perspective of, like, if I was my friend, what would I tell them to do? And then kind of going with that, because I do see you're very stuck, like stuck. And I hardly see that energy like so strong. Everything is telling me like you're confused, you're not sure, you don't want to let something go because you're too scared of what to do from that point on. And the only way to bring in the justice is to really just cut out the stuff that doesn't serve you any longer and just keep moving. And have faith that you've done what you could, you really put in what you had, and it just didn't work. But the one thing that you will remember, though, even if you do let it go, if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. So that's what I got for you, Noah. Hopefully that helps or makes sense to you. And thank you again for donating, my dear Noah. Like, you confused. You just like aimlessly walking. I mean, I understand. I stay confused a lot of the time too. So, I feel you. Much love, boo. Much love. Alright, Shanna. What does Spirit need me to know this time? What does Spirit need Shanna to know? Let me light some incense real quick. Thank you guys for waiting so patiently. I'm sorry that I'm got to have incense lit all the time. Has anybody just randomly been getting like tears in your eyes for no reason? I know for me lately, it's like I just get overwhelmed by like an emotion and I don't even know what the emotion is attached to. I just feel like crying. And I'm just like, what is wrong with me? I'm not a big crier. And then all of a sudden I feel like I gotta cry. Oh, Noah, what's that face, babe? What's that face? Okay, I see you waiting for something. You're looking off into the distance and you're kind of seeing like something is coming back to you or coming to you. like you've been putting in the work to manifest this or bring this back together. And I'm saying it's like a lover's situation. I think that, I mean, I kind of know your situation. It looks like as much as there's conflict with this, the connection is still very strong. And I kind of see you sitting there like, intuitively, I think you know that this situation is meant to come back together, or at least to become more stable and grounded. The message I'm getting though is like right in the center is conflict, and I don't know if that's like a fear you have. It's almost like you want it but you doubt it all at the same time. Or maybe you haven't quite figured out exactly what it is you want to do with this. And Spirit's just saying, like, focus on you, take care of yourself, make sure to love on yourself, because what you want is like, it wants you to. The connection hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there. It's still as strong as it was yesterday and the day before. So when you start to see this coming, don't get fearful, because every time it's almost like you see the ship coming and you're like, oh shit, it's coming. What am I going to do with this? And then the ship slows down because you're supposed to be like sending the signal like, come here. But instead you're like, I don't know if this is good. I don't know if this is right. So just be careful. Just take care of yourself. Don't worry about the rest. It'll all work out. It's meant to be, always is. But I'm getting like, you get intuitive hits that like, I know this is coming to me. And then you're like, it's a good thing, right? And then you're like, I don't know if it's a good thing. So it causes like some kind of delay, but regardless, I see you doing good. You're looking good, girl. You're looking good. And thank you, Paula. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Doctor, I'm going to do Paula because she donated, and then I will do you, Doctor. I promise. You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here always. I appreciate you. Paula donated again, so I'm going to read for her, and then I'll do Doctor for sure. I mean, Doctor, you can ask your question. I'll read it after I do Paula. Whichever works best. What's your question, Paula? How can Alex buy? Okay. I don't know if there's a way to do that. I just say protect y'all's energies. First thing I'm getting is one energy. I don't know if this is your ex or their ex, but I see one of them is very materially invested into you or the other person. Like they feel that when they're with you or with them, they're financially stable, secure, and without them, they feel very abandoned. Now, this could also be that I think they're not trying to cause issues. The only thing is they feel like you're their family. They admire you. You're part of their soul tribe. Like they were drawn to you for a reason. Now, you can't force another person's like free will. So there's not much that can be done really as far as like changing their mind. They're gonna feel how they're gonna feel. Um, yeah, they're gonna just have to learn to like release this connection. In time they will. They'll purge it. So the one thing I'd say is just like if they reach out, be like, I'm in the connection with so and so, like please don't message me. Just be very clear with your communication. Make sure you tell them like, do not contact me, or I'll block you, or do not come in because whatever. Because that's really the only way that things can be settled, is because they're really going to be like an external factor to your relationship. Just tell them the truth, like, however that is. I also feel like you're going to get like dreams and messages and kind of spirit guiding you through it to make sure that it doesn't become complicated. And I also kind of feel like spirit might even put a block between them. And the reason why I say is like keep your energy strong, because once it's strong, it kind of repels the negative. So make sure that the two of you are very strong energetically, because once you protect your bubble, it keeps people from like interfering. So the more that you stay positive, the more that you're happy, and you make sure that you don't let interference happen, the more the interference won't happen. But let me get a couple more cards and see. Yeah. Like, don't tell people your business either is another thing I'm getting. Like, if you're in a relationship, you don't need to post pictures. You don't need to, like, make it known unless that they come towards you. Keep all of your success, keep all those things to yourself. Don't, like, put it out on social media, because that's going to, like, trigger people. Especially if you're friends with them still, or they have friends that are watching your accounts. Side note, Paula, I kind of feel like this connection is going to bring in pregnancy for you. So if you don't want children or whatever, make sure to take precautions. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that these people are going to have to realize, like, they just got to be happy with themselves, and just make sure you keep that bubble and that strength, and just let the haters hate what they will, but don't, like I said, don't put your business out there for other people to see if you don't want the hate to come back, you know what I mean? Because people don't like to see other people happy. They will do whatever it takes to cause problems and confusion. But if they don't know, then they have nothing to go by, right? So make sure all your stuff, especially like if you're worried about the exes, make sure they don't have them as a friend on their friends list, or that they keep their stuff private if they do post something about you or whatever, something like that. But that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that helps. Hey, Winter Snow. Long time no see, love. How you been? I definitely see pregnancy, though. I don't know, like, I get the Empress 100 times, right? But I don't ever think, like, I don't get that download unless, like, it's something Spirit is trying to say to me. And that time it did, especially because it was right next to the Queen of Cups. I was like, might have a baby. All right, doctor. What do I need to know? What do you need to know? Let me stick it here. You're welcome, boo. I love you too. Anytime, anytime.
see.
I'm not yawning because I'm tired. I'm yawning because I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain because I'm talking too much. Just FYI. A lot of major arcana, Doctor. Khaleesi. No. 4 out of 5 major arcana. Okay. I think that you're healing from something. I think that maybe at one time you wished for something to happen. Possibly it was like a collaboration with somebody else. But you're kind of seeing things different now because you've had the time to reflect on it, which is like opening up a whole new world for you. I think that you're still kind of in the phase of like healing the things that needed to be healed. I think you're still kind of taking a pause to kind of figure out like what you're going to do from this point on. But the fact that you're willing and you're letting go of things that have been kind of holding you back for a while is going to induce this new world for you. Basically, it's going to open up a door, maybe even to travel or some new adventure in your life, whatever that may be. I see you jumping into it fearlessly, and I think it's because you've actually done the work of like not jumping into things that weren't meant for you, just kind of keeping to yourself, doing the work for yourself, and like really figuring out like what exactly is it that I want. Because a lot of people, that's their problem. They want so many things that the universe is like, well, be specific, and people don't really know. I think you're actually getting really specific about the things that you want, and it's going to start manifesting into your life. I see you being very happy and energetic and excited about this. Could be even like traveling overseas or somewhere else. But I think it's something that, like, when it happens, you're going to be like, you know what, that's exactly what I wanted. I wish for this, you know, like, it's finally coming to pass. So, that's what I got for you, Doctor. I hope that helps. Oop. For me, my right ear rings as a warning. And it's something that either I was doing or seeing or thinking at that time. Spirit was like warning me. And then my left ear is like no. My right ear is yes, and it also is like, depending on how loud it rings. Like when my right one is like a warning, it's like clarification, like yes, that's what it is. Be careful or watch out or, you know, and then my left ear is always a no. So if I'm thinking about something and my left ear rings, it means no. If my right ear is yes. But you can ask your spirit guides to like tell you what it means, but I'm gonna look into it and see what I can see. Alright, what were you trying to tell Anila with her left ear ringing? I'm kind of getting like whatever you were thinking in that moment or whatever was going on in that moment was something that was teaching you something. It was like some kind of knowledge. getting something that they were trying to tell you. It had to do with something that you know that needs to be turned into, like, whatever you were doing in that moment. It could have been tearing you off of that thought or whatever it was you were doing. I kind of feel like maybe you were thinking that you're just wasting your time, and Spirit was trying to tell you, like, nothing is ever wasted. Learn from the past. And it keeps saying, like, co-create with Spirit. So they're trying to, like, open up the lines of communication. And the one way I would say is ask Spirit, ask them out loud. Be like, when my left ear rings, is that a no or a yes? If it's a no, show me a heart. If it's a yes, then show me this. And the more that you talk to Spirit, the more that it'll help. So it's probably just trying to tell you, like, listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something. And the more that you tune into what it means each time, the more that you'll be able to co-create with Spirit. Just a side note, I learned this yesterday. I was like, what? Because you know how a group of geese is called a gaggle? Well, I saw a group of vultures. And I was like, what is that? And the name of it is awake. Awake. And I guess because, you know, the awake is associated with, like, funerals. I don't know, but I don't even know why I said that, because I got the vulture card. But yeah, it's awake. And I was like, that's kind of eerie. Like, I know they eat dead animals, but I wonder why they named it that. Hopefully that helps, Boo. Alright, and Batty. How do the team leaders at my school feel about me? That's weird. That car was upright a minute ago. They love you is what they're trying to say. And yes, I am like the pot of, I wouldn't call it useful information. It's just miscellaneous information. I know my Google hates me because I be asking the strangest questions. I actually think that that whatever it is, the organization looks like it'd be really like a real good fit for you. But I think you kind of doubt yourself, so make sure you like really work on building your confidence up. The more that you're confident, the more that this will come together. Like your intuition is guiding you to this, but you're kind of still very like, I don't know if they like me, but they do. They do like you. They think you'd be a good fit for this. But I think you have reservations about it more than anything. I think you worry too much, Betty. Just be confident, because you've got it, you know. The more confident you are, the more people would like to be around your energy. The more that you doubt, they're like, she's not sure of herself. So just be confident. I think it'll be a good fit for you. Spirit's saying don't lose sleep about it. What's meant for you will come. Just be confident. I love you, Batty. Okay, Carlene. You're welcome, boo. Carlene with a K. Carlene. Yes, but work on it. I work on it. And then I mean, just doing this is working on it for me because I don't like to be on camera. And here I am rambling about what is a group of vultures called. Just random. Is M going to work on his marriage proposal to me? Let's see. Is M working on a proposal for Harley? I would say not at this time. Honestly, I feel like they've got a lot of fear about commitment. I do see it changing though in the future. But for now, it kind of looks like they haven't, I don't know, they feel like they haven't lived enough life yet. I don't know, they're showing up to me like this is a strong connection, but marriage scares them. They're very fearful of it. And it could just be because they haven't finished sowing their wild oats yet. I don't know, but yeah. I think they've seen a lot of couples break apart when they got married, or like the excitement went out of the relationship once they got married, and they're scared of that happening. But in the future, it looks like their ideas will change a little bit. But I do feel like that's something that really worries them, is like part of them feels like if I don't, she might walk away. But I'm just not quite there yet. So hopefully that helps. Paula, you're next, boo. Paula. I need a fidget spinner or something. I think I'm ADHD. I cannot sit still. You're welcome. Paula, you got your question ready, boo? Or did you leave? You did, boo? I didn't see it yet. Let me see. I'm sorry, love. I don't know. I must have missed it. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Alex. What's your question, Alex? Well, let me go ahead and do Paula just because I called her real quick. And then I will do you, Alex. Okay? Just have your question ready. Let's see what. More love messages. Okay. What else can Paula know about love? Or what does she? Spirit's basically saying, like, you're going to have everything that you want. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. But Spirit is saying, be patient. It's coming. Like, let us work out the details. You just relax. We'll work it out. It's coming. You're going to have what it is you want. Commitment, love, a strong, stable DM. You know, like, everything's going to be good. Just gotta be patient. And then I've got a divine match in the Judgment card. It's all coming together, boo. It's all coming together. Just have faith in it. Don't doubt it. Don't switch up your mind halfway. Make sure it's what you want. Alright, now Alex. Alex, what would you like to know? It's okay, Paula. I got you. Alright, Alex, what is your question? And thank you so much for your wonderful donation, boo. I appreciate you. I can see it, boo. I can see it. Spirit's just like, just trust us. We're getting it there. You don't want it till it's ready. Give us a minute. It's like, hold up, wait a minute. Patience really is a virtue, and sometimes it's hard to find patience. It's like right before Christmas when you were a kid, like, oh, I know there's presents under that tree. I know I'm about to get everything that I wanted, but I gotta wait. You're welcome, Paula. Alex, love reading with R, please. Okay, but let's do this. Let's start with some tarot. Show me Alex and R, please. Excuse me. Is R a Leo? Because I got 2 Leo cards right off the bat. Water and fire. Steamy. Steamy. I kind of see, like, if you're not talking to this person, they're going to come in pretty passionately towards you because you bring a lot of happiness to the people around you. They admire how much work you're willing to put in when it comes to love, and they want to be able to return that to you. They're showing me you're a little bit guarded against them, and I'm not sure why. Could have been like past experiences. Steamy, steamy. I got that. It's the King of Wands, Queen of Cups. That's you too. And then I have the sun next to it, so of course it's Leo. Let's see. Water and fire is steamy. Got the Union card here, so Union is definitely on this Leo's mind. Bringing this together under the moon. They think of you as family. You make them very happy, like I said. I don't know if you have children with this person, or they may even want children with you in the future. I do see that this situation is going to finally come to a conclusion. And conclusion doesn't mean ending, it just means like you're finally going to find that lock that your key unlocks, or that you find the key that unlocks your locks. I do see you're working on raising your vibration right now. You're bringing in a lot of abundance to you. Side note, I kind of feel like maybe even the two of you are like sending out messages to one another telepathically, and it's guiding the other person to like meet you where you're at. Y'all are back in contact. It kind of looks like it's not going to separate again though, because it says conclusion and union, so I guess this is just showing you two are coming back together. I still think you might have some kind of anxiety about this, maybe because it was an off and on kind of thing. And so it kind of panics you a little bit. That could be why you're feeling a little bit hesitant, like you're waiting for it to separate again almost. Because I think this person may have been a runner in the past, and it kind of left you with like a wound. I see children here too again. And it could just be that this connection together, you're very playful together, you feel very comfortable together. But it doesn't dismiss the fact that there's some kind of pain associated with this connection, possibly from the past, which causes some sort of anxiety. But it does say like it's about to come together. Everything that had happened is about to be revealed. You'll have the chance to like express yourself and like finally come to the conclusion or the realization that like this is it. We're not doing this anymore. This is what it's gonna be, kind of thing. Like they're serious this time. Now, if this person is a runner, I mean, you know, it is hard to trust once that happens a few times. I can see why it would cause you some sort of anxiety, but I kind of feel that there's some children that are about to be involved, or I don't know. But I see conclusion, like in union. So, with the Sun card and family, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? I mean, I guess it depends on what you find to be like your happily ever after, but it kind of looks like it could be. So I would just say, like, try to work on your anxieties, because the more that you feel that it's going to happen again, the more that it might happen again. Because it's all energetic, right? The moment that you doubt, they feel it. Especially if you're very truly connected, the way I see that you are, you can't hide it from the other person. Like, so keep your vibration high, make sure that you're just stay happy, and like have faith in the connection. Okay, blue, good. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Alright, Scorpio, give me 1 second. And thank you again, Alex, for your donation. I really appreciate you, love. Hopefully that helps you. At least to kind of calm your mind that everything looks good, you know? You're welcome. Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Tell me about, what does Scorpio need to know about Robert? My birthday year twin. Oh, you're Philip's birthday year twin too. All three of us are 80s. 80s babies. Okay, Spirit's kind of like, are you sure this is what you want? That's kind of the first thing they're telling me. Like, yes, this is an opportunity that's coming in for you from this person. But part of them, there's still some lingering, like, scarcity mindset issues that they're dealing with. Could have been why maybe their heart's been kind of closed off, and they've kind of gone to other easier options, because you require work. Like when they get with you, they're gonna have to put in work now, whereas if they're dealing with somebody else, they don't have to do as much. So they're kind of coming out of the place of being in indecision, because like, I don't know, it's like facing that fear of why their heart's been closed, and like moving past it and being able to bring balance back into a situation that's possibly been like on and off, touch and go. But I see like now at least he's showing me like I'm willing to collaborate. I'm willing to bring in an offer that can bring in some sort of stability. But at the same time, I do feel that also he still is holding back a little bit. And I've got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, so I'm thinking he's getting there slowly but surely, but this is something that you're just going to have to go slow with, because they move very, very slow. And they have a problem with making up their mind. And it comes from a place of possibly something that happened to them when they were young. I see that it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like I told Stephanie, like, you intimidate this person. That's what I got for you, love. I have no idea what you're talking about, boo. Mr. Powell. Ladies, babies. Yeah, gang, 80 gang. That was kind of forceful, tell me now. No. You're welcome, boo. Alright, Jessica, you're next. If you're still here, love. I always appreciate you guys as well. You're amazing. I love y'all so much. Gracie. Alright, Jane, I got you. Let's see. Okay, who was next after Rogue? Palmati, please don't spam the chat. The free list is closed. If you want a reading, come back Sunday, Wednesday, or Friday, or you can request a personal one. That's up to you. My Rogue, are you still here? Are you here, Rogue? Are you here? If not, Hot Sun, are you here? I need some adult time. I can't wait till the meet and greet. I know you're here, Filthy. Good, you're gonna be here for your turn finally. What are Matt's feelings, intentions, and next actions? Alright. feeling. It looks like he's thinking about commitment with you. Or he's intuitively guided to like come back and like collaborate, join forces with you. I kind of feel like it might be like friendship that turns into something more. I've got Pisces, Cancer, Taurus here. I definitely see you manifesting whatever is coming in for you. There might have been another person involved at one time, but I see like that's not it anymore. It's just because I got a lot of threes. But yeah, it looks like they're ready to move forward in this connection. Either they're trying to manifest you back or you're trying to manifest them. But I do see like whatever way Spirit's kind of guiding you to collaborate on something together. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus. Hopefully that helps. Savior, you can donate anything over $5 and I'll do an extended for you here, or I do have personal readings. I have them listed on Etsy, or you can send me an email and we can work something out, but that's up to you. You walked away from him. Well, he's trying to pull you back in is what I'm seeing. Girl, do I know that feeling. But you did what was best for you, you know? And now, like, it seems like now he's trying to call you back. You're welcome, boo. Doris. Are you still here, Doris? Basically, if you donate, you'll go ahead of everybody on the free list. And thank you for all your likes and subscribes. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here and spending your Friday night with me. Let them try really hard. See what happens. Stranger things have happened, right? He's like, come back here, come back. Okay, so I don't see Doris. What about Jada? Jada, are you here, boo? Oh, thank you. I got a donation. Alex, is that another donation, man? Sometimes it alerts me late, so I'm just making sure it's not the other one. No, that was the other one. You see, it just came through. That's crazy. Okay, Jada, what are Robert's next actions towards you? You know, I read for more Roberts. I swear, Robert is the main name I get around this place. It must be a common name for indecisive men. Let's see. Oh yeah, I definitely feel like he wants us to come back together. It starts off with the 8 of Wands, so I do see like he's sitting there waiting for like the perfect time to come forward, because he's showing me like the 3 of Wands. Yeah, he definitely doesn't feel right without you in his life, is what he's telling me. He's trying to find the opportunity to get you to reinvest in this. He's telling me like he may not have given to you equally in the past. But now he realizes the lack of his effort and his fear caused a conflict, and now he's realized that and he wants to bring balance back to a situation that wasn't. So that's what he's telling me today, boo. I hope that helps, Jada. And thank you for waiting so patiently. I really appreciate you guys that sit around and wait. This ring is bothering me. And then you listen to me ramble about wakes, buzzards, and whatnot. Alright. Aretha, are you still here? You're welcome, love, anytime. Aretha! Oh, that's good. Well, he's showing me he wants to work on it, for sure. Okay, what are Ryan's current feelings and intentions towards Aretha? I got your question, boo. I got it. I think there's just a lag. He's telling me y'all go way back. Maybe even to like childhood or very young adults. He's like, he's tried to let it go in the past, but the memories have always haunted him because there's some kind of stability with this connection that he wants to work on, because he finds you very attractive and charismatic, and something about you feels like home to him, and he's kind of like regretful of like ending this because it's still in his energy is what I'm getting. Now, if you didn't know each other for a very long time, I kind of feel like this might be like a coming together of like a past life. But that's what, you know, all up to what you believe in, but yeah. That's what I got. Hopefully that helps, bro. Filthy, are you still here? Philip Fillmore, are you here? You were just here. I know you're here somewhere. Where are you at? Philip! This man. I swear to goodness, Philip. Thank you for your donation, love. No problem, Martha. Okay. There you are, Philip. What's your question? And then I'm going to do whoever donated after Philip, because I already called Philip. What do you want to know? What you want to know, Filthy? And whoever donated, you're going to go after Philip, okay? What is your question? Put it together. Do you want me to read on that, or do you want to ask a question, love? Okay, whatever spirit wants you to know. Let's see. there's somebody that wants to reach out to you. But it's like they go to call you and then they don't. Just side message. That's exactly what I just said. It's like somebody wants to move forward towards you, but they doubt it, and then they hold back. Thank you for... It's like I'm psychic or something. I kind of feel like this is about to change. Things are going to turn. Somebody you're very passionate about. Got a lot of fire for them. I don't necessarily think you know who this is, though. I mean, you know them, but I don't think you know. I also kind of feel like a King of Swords person. Somebody that's a mix of fire and air really wants to communicate something to you. But they don't know how to tell you. I also see something being resurrected here. That's two different messages, though. I kind of feel like there's a person in your energy or attached to your energy that needs to tell you something, but they're kind of scared to tell you. But then I also get an energy of like a feminine that wants to move towards you, or like picks up the phone to call you and then puts it down. Picks it up and puts it down. I see change, though. It's a possible union. Something you've healed from, though, most definitely. Now with this air sign, I don't know what it is they need to communicate with you, but I keep hearing like it's like somebody's in trouble and they need you or something. Hopefully that resonates. I've got Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio. All right. I did say, hey, filthy, and you didn't come, boo. You did not come. Gracie, I had a donation. I don't know who it was from, though. Whoever, let's see. Grape Grancher? Fatasia? Fatasia. Are you here, boo? Fatasia. F-A-T-E-Y-S-H-A. You're welcome, love. I hope it helps, and I hope you find out what that other side message was. Are you Fatasia, Savior? There's a lag. There's like a lag on my, like, I don't see your stuff and you don't see me till late. There's an interference there. I did see how many times. I did, but I did say, hey, filthy, filthy, filthy framework. Thank you for the donation, Xavier. What is your question, boo? What would you like to know? And thank you so much. Oh. And Gracie, I'll get you as soon as I go through Savior. Yes, somebody wants to holler at you. Somebody wants to holler. That's what they need to say. They need to say, hey, filthy. Okay, personal, general. I'll go with the shiny pink deck. Let's see. Okay, you have something on your mind, something that you want to come to you. But I kind of feel that there's somebody that needs to be cut away from your energy, or something that needs to be like cut out. You could be in the process of like healing, and your healing is requiring you to like end something, close something out in order for this dream to come true, or this manifestation to come through. Could have to do with a Leo or Aquarius. This could have to do with somebody you haven't been in contact with, or just you being very indecisive about it. I see in the recent past you became single, or just very independent, loving on yourself fully. But I think there's some kind of blockage here because of something that you don't want to close out. Yeah. There's something you don't want to walk away from, but Spirit's kind of guiding you to fully let this go. But you're kind of like, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to look at it. There's something about this that you don't necessarily want to look at. And this can have to do with anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. But I'm also getting that once you walk away from this, or once you decide to make the choice to finally cut it off for good, it may take you a lot of strength to do this. But there's a new opportunity that's coming on the other side of it. I think whatever it is that you want is going to come back together. But Spirit is like, sometimes we have to sacrifice something in order to make room for something else. That's just kind of the way the energetic flow is, right? If we're still holding space for something, if we don't let it go, the new can't come in. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah. You're definitely healing from some pretty hard heartbreak. I think you're purging out a lot of emotions, so you could be crying at random times, or just certain songs come on and you break down in tears or something like that. Like you're really, like things are coming up to the surface in order for you to heal them. And I think like internally you know what's best for you, like you know what your happiness is. But it's almost like you're refusing to make the choice to walk towards it, because I've got the 10 of Cups, and I kind of feel like the reason why you're not making the step forward is because of something that happened to you. And it could just have to do with like relationships or family or something like that, your idea of happiness. You know you want it, but I think that you're scared to do what's necessary to get it. But this could also be that you're gathering up the strength to cut this off, because you know your happiness is somewhere else, right? I just get a lot of 2s. You may be seeing a lot of 2s, and it's basically Spirit urging you, like, just make the choice, make the decision. It doesn't matter what decision you make, just make it. Yeah. I think you're just at a crossroads to where you're like, well, who do I collaborate with? What do I need to work on? What do I have around me? You could feel that you don't have the people around you that are necessary to complete it, or I don't know how to say that. I kind of feel that you don't like, I don't know, like, your ego gets in the way sometimes, because you are very strong. You show up very strong, independent. You're like, I can do everything by myself. And that's the way you show the outside world. Like, I can do everything by myself. I don't need anybody. I don't want anybody. And that's kind of where that blockage comes up. Because you're telling me, like, you do want somebody. And yes, you could probably do everything you want by yourself, but I don't think you want to. I think that your dream is to do it with other people, even if people have disappointed you. Yeah. Once you walk away from whatever this is that's holding you back, though, whether that be your own fear, whether it be your own ego, it's going to open up a door for you, and it's going to bring in this opportunity for the happily ever after, whatever that means to you. Some people's look very different. Yeah, it's going to open up the door to a bunch of opportunities. You're going to be very happy about this. I do see that that's kind of where you're stuck right now, is making this decision. But I have a feeling like you're going to get there, and I think in the near future you're going to be very happy. You're going to be presented with a bunch of options, so make sure to weigh them out very carefully about like how they fit in your life and what possibilities they could bring, because some of the opportunities might not be the best for you. Just remember to take care of yourself more than anything is what I'm getting, and work on any fears that you have, because I do see what you want is coming in. So I hope that helps. I hope it resonates, and I do thank you for your donation, love. Alright, so Gracie, you're next. Let me shuffle these cards back in here. Gracie, you want to know how is the upcoming week going? Let me shuffle these back and try it. I see there's a significant man in your life or around you that you're kind of confused about. You may think they're holding some kind of secret back from you, or you just don't see this person correctly. I know this is something that you've healed from and like moved past. It might be like a resurgence of the divine masculine, Aries, Pisces. But I think you're manifesting something else into your life. I think you're manifesting like an opportunity in work, or manifesting in money. I kind of feel like you've got your back turned to this masculine, but I do see regardless they're watching you. They've got their eye on you. So they may come forward and tell you that. Make sure to rest. Don't overwork yourself this week because you might be kind of cloudy. This could also just be a boss watching you and wanting to offer you a bigger opportunity as well. So I kind of feel like emotions might get too much for you this week as well. So just make sure to take care of yourself. Because just remember, like, what you want wants you. You can take the time to rest if you need it, because you're the most important thing. Alright, so next. Sorry. Alright, so are we on Jane? Jane? I think so. Let's see. Yep. What's your question, my love, Jean? Last but not least, for sure. Save the best for last. Oh, oh wow. Let's see. See how this Virgo felt about these guys' posts. I mean, it's true. The first thing I got was like, what the fuck? It's not what the fuck, but that's the first thing that came to my head. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. He's like, oh no. I might have lost her. He's arrogant though. So arrogant. Okay. How do I say this? Like, he sees the power you hold. He watches it. And he sees, like, what an opportunity would be to him. But he's still like, I don't know what to do about this. Like, as much as, like, he claims you, like, this is my girl. He's like, what do I do about it? And that's crazy, because, like, I think that post, like I said, just was like, what the fuck? It took him off guard. Like, he normally sits like an emperor, like, very strong, and the only reason I say what the fuck is just I don't know, something he saw online. It's like, he's like, I'm the only one that has that power. It's just very arrogant. I get very arrogant energy from him today. I think he didn't like it that, like, you probably enjoyed them saying that is another thing. But he's like, what can I do about it? And that's where he falters, because, like, if he wants you and you're his girl, then he needs to step up. But it did put a little fear in his heart, I will say that. As arrogant as he is, I do feel like he was a little bit fearful. And I got the Magician, the Page of Swords, the World, the Emperor, and the Ace, or the Two of Pentacles. And I've got 2 infinity loops, so y'all are destined to be connected for eternity, right? But there's got to be some balance restored to this. And I think he's looking at that. He's looking at that decision, possibly about making a choice and balancing it out, but he's still just sitting there. That's what I got, love. Yeah, he definitely hates it. He's like, I'm not even looking at it. I'm just got my back turned to it. Like, ugh. Well, you know what? He probably needs to be stressed out because he's not doing anything. Like, one of these days, if he does not come towards you, you are going to find somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually. Like, right now, I know you're not worried about it or whatever, but I do feel like if he waits too long, he might just lose that opportunity. So, he needs to get stressed out enough to do something. And you're welcome. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all your love and support you always show me. Thank you for trusting me to read for each one of you and all your donations and just being patient with me. Thank you, thank you. Happy Friday. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. Good night, all. No, I'm saying, I'm not talking about manipulating him. I'm just saying in general, like, he's gonna lose out on you for real. Which, hopefully, he'll get it together sooner rather than later. Because they always say, there's always somebody better on the other side of indecision. Sorry, I'm writing y'all a good night. Love you guys. Kisses, hugs. You would. Gracie. Gracie. You know what? Manipulation is one thing, but you can manipulate energy. You know what I mean? And that's not forceful. It's just the way it happens. It gets manipulated because he's not doing anything, and somebody else better might just come along. So he can either get ready or just do something. Yeah, one day he'll get it together. But I love you guys. I will see you guys on Sunday. If you need me, hit me up in my email. Deuces.